much mix up.
But the beauty of big martial arts is that you play what you know. You play safe. Don't try things you don't know. If you're not for a groundwork, down 5 to go, and the next, ladies and gentlemen, is between FAROUK Ogwang, the young king, taking on KAGIMU Edrine King. I don't know what it is with kings and kings in here.
We have so many. We have 4 different kings tonight. I want to see who is completely in charge. I want to see who the real king is by the end of the night.
Well, we have the king and, of course, the real daughter of the king. So it's interesting, an interesting night we are about to have. But let's get straight back to our ring announcer to introduce the next fighters. That is these 2 guys, as you see, FAROUK OGWAL and Edrine KAGIMU, 2 fighters who have never met before.
Oh, yeah.
One from the police gym, one is from the police. And of course, we're excited to see how KAGIMU, the man who says he loves his posho and beans, will be taking this one.
In the bantamweight division, age 27, weighing at 58.9 kgs at a height of 170, Ugandan by nationality. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the young king, FAROUK OGWAL. Age 22, weighing in at 59.3, at a height of 170, Ugandan by nationality, Edrine King, Edrine KAGIMU.
I am number 12 minus 11, and I'm breaking bread without leaven. Yeah.
Bounce, biggity bounce it, bounce, biggity bounce it, yeah. Bounce, biggity bounce, biggity bounce, biggity bounce, bounce, biggity bounce it, bounce, biggity bounce it, bounce, biggity bounce, biggity bounce, biggity bounce it. Bah, 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 bah. Head I'll give you something to remember me by. Nchikwata matayo banchikube tayi, nchikube apakato banchisimbo ruyi, tukuba kawowo bali mumpigi, bali mudoyi doyi mitima jabuchayi. Bafana wata ya ula gold kubyayi, lero mujaka kasanchi nsendi samurai. Samba patusai, eke nyambo sai, ngwata Mike bagama chino yaseba guy. Mike njikwata gasha kazulu na segai. Crowd negamba ya. Saba saba, saba saba. Saba saba nkuba saba 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 saba.
And now it's time for action as we get into a bantamweight. FAROUK OGWAL and Edrine KAGIMU will hand over the fight to the man in charge of the center rules, Amos Mukasa.
Come. Fighters, right? You know what? Listen to me all the time, right? No eye gouging, no holding the fences, right? Don't kick an opponent who's grounded, right? Go to your corner, fight. Go to your corner. But are you ready? Fight! And we are on for the second bout of the night between Mwata fighter. Wow, this was too quick. No time for introduction. Let's get straight into it. A proper takedown.
As I was telling you, yesterday at the fight weigh-ins, of all the fighters, KAGIMU was the most stoic. he looked like he meant the most business.
He meant-
and just what I was about to say looks like made sense.
He says he's the master of disaster.
Because
We are seeing a bit of
what
the disaster.
an entry. Jesus.
What an entry. The man came here. He came with a game plan.
Finish it off in the first round. But that can bite if you're so excited about finishing off your opponent in the first round. You might actually
brilliant.
get caught by
What
own
is this?
Peter.
But I don't think that's good for him. I don't think that's good because he's voluntarily giving his back.
He's giving his
so
back.
Kajimu does want to turn and face his opponent.
And he gets into a mount
But now
position.
OGWAL
And
has
that's dangerous,
mounted.
given that they're in a corner.
But he's doing well. He's doing beautiful escape, and you know what? He's actually stuck this take.
Whoa! Was that a suplex?
Yes, it was.
Did I just see a suplex? What a slam that
I was
was.
about to tell you, Kajimu just stuck that takedown. Even after escaping a dangerous situation, he chose to still engage in the grappling. And
No, guys, it's very interesting because FAROUK OGWAL has a Muay Thai background. He has a kickboxing background, whereas Edrine KAGIMU, the man in the yellow,
knee.
the man in the yellow, he's more of a boxer, but we're seeing him do everything else. He's literally throwing everything he has in the first round.
And clearly he has eaten enough posho. He says his favorite food is posho, but you can see the power, too much power he's got.
Oh yeah, man.
And he's putting it to work. I do hope it doesn't come back biting that, if it doesn't finish it off in the first round.
Oof. This is going to be an interesting fight. This is definitely going to be an interesting fight.
This is a very. I like that overhead jab. I don't know what it was.
Interesting sweep right there.
That's a very
dangerous
good take.
position.
Oh, it's a
Ground and pound. Ground and pound. This is dangerous. Kajimu's in trouble.
Kajimu's
That's
giving his
what.
back.
Oh, what an
Wow! Brilliant
But the
escape.
triangle is still in his neck.
There's no triangle right now.
triangle.
He just needs to.
Isn't that
Really needs to let
triangle
go of that foot. Exactly, just like that.
Okay, exactly. Yes.
And separate, man. Kajimu needs to separate and rethink. But I don't know, man. These exchanges have been 50-50. I can't say who's come out on top.
But how did FAROUK OGWAL fail to capitalize on that?
What a
That was
punch.
such a dominant position.
Well, I think it goes to Kajimu's wrestling background, man.
Get it a clinch, and that knee did land a bit.
KAGIMU is the most wild fighter that we have seen so far.
Reminds me of Rasta Zadok.
Yeah.
Very similar
Just a
though.
bit- just a bit
The
of Rasta's manners.
Zadok was clearly a wrestler and he knew exactly where he wanted this fight to end up.
I will.
With Edrine KAGIMU,
That's
he's
Kajimu
mixing things up
has
so
very
much.
good escapes, man. Very good mount escapes.
But that was risky. He took himself down badly. He tried to take
Yeah, I will agree with you
down,
there,
but,
Webb.
he actually was almost landing himself into trouble.
Indeed, I'll agree with you there, Webb. Kajimu keeps putting himself in nasty situations where he doesn't need to be.
I feel like Kajimu,
He's gassed out.
he doesn't have a proper idea of what he wants to do.
That's what I was saying. He's the most wild fighter we've seen. He's
Yeah,
thrown
yeah.
everything. He has no clear pattern, but it might weirdly be exactly what he wanted this fight to be.
This is trouble.
He
I
has
sense
such
trouble.
good mount escapes.
Or
Let's see
does
if I-
FAROUK not have very good ground control?
It could
being
be one of
pounded
both,
now.
man. It could be a bit of both.
He's being pounded now. This is
He
dangerous.
needs to
for
do
him.
something. He definitely needs to do like that. Exactly.
And it's not a full mount, but he's somehow not doing so much about the punches. Is he running out of gas?
Oh, FAROUK. I think we should also talk about how FAROUK has really been enjoying these mount situations.
Mount situation.
Consistently
He's in
getting
trouble.
them-
He's in a full mount position.
Yeah, it's honestly. FAROUK has consistently
That's
been getting these mount situations, and he's also been.
He looks like
wow,
he
the
cannot
ref's it.
defend himself anymore. The ref
That's it.
intervenes.
That's it.
That
Wow.
fight was wild. Absolutely wild.
Gentlemen,
That's not how this fight started.
That is not how I expected this fight to go.
That's not how this fight started. I'll tell you that.
FAROUK OGWAL,
Wow.
FAROUK OGWAL, the winner of this battle, has a Taekwondo background, a kickboxing background, kickboxing and Muay Thai background. We expected him to want this to be a stand-up fight
what
against
did we get?
against Edrine KAGIMU, who is a boxer. We thought these guys would be standing up majority of the time, but Edrine was
That's what we've got. We just got
Not at all.
Just got a grappling exchange.
from the very first second. Edrine wanted this to go down.
I feel like Kajimu did not have a proper idea of what he wanted to do.
I'd agree with you there,
When he
Webb.
came out, all guns blazing.
He didn't have a plan.
He didn't have a plan.
He didn't have a plan. He didn't know what style of fight he wanted to impose on his opponent, and ultimately being stuck in the limbo is what
Whoa!
that was a good one, man. I won't lie. I also like Kajimu's mount escapes. He was scrambling very well.
That was classic wrestling. He's a wrestler, man. Has he been wrestling before?
This is very brilliant.
Whatever he has been doing a lot of everything. That was a very, like I said, very, very wild fight.
Was this one of those situations of jack of all trades, master of none?
A bit, but
It really did feel like it. It really did feel like it from Edrine King. But I say credit to him because he tried to mix things up. Perhaps a bit too much, but he...
But like what Webb says, you need a plan, man.
You do need a plan.
You know, this is a game of tactics, really. But give it up to FAROUK OGWAL for, keeping his calm.
Oh, yeah, man.
Because at times if a fighter comes at you without a plan, you also get confused and don't know what to do with them. But I feel like FAROUK well dealt with KAGIMU, and no wonder he was able to take this home.
Also, we have to give it to FAROUK for his ground and pound situations.
He got into that situation a number of times.
Those situations a lot, and he did it very well, man. FAROUK is here walking over to us, doing
FAROUK OGWAL from the police
doing a walk of
academy.
victory in the cage, repping the police, doing well.
Well, let's go straight to the ring to hear it straight from the ring announcer who is making it official right now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for a second bout tonight in the bantamweight, champion by technical knockout, FAROUK OGWAL. FAROUK OGWAL, the man of gimmicks right there. Of course, he takes it within the first round. The young king indeed, reigning so supreme. How do you feel? Not an easy fight, but you got it to your side.
I feel so great. I've trained for it. The guy was saying that he's a king. I'm the king. I've shown him that I'm the king. He could not last with me for the one round. That's what I'm prepared for. And I was so ready for him. And I did it. And I'm still stand as the best. Yeah, I want to keep going on forever. I want this win to continue.
Indeed, sounds and feels like it's a battle for the king. So who has the biggest kingdom? How about if he asks you for a rematch? Are you ready for that fight?
Will he manage? He can't manage. Next time, even he will not last for 1 second. That's what I know.
Whites of a champion right there. And of course, indeed, we say big congratulations to you, bantamweight champion tonight. Once on MMA, FAROUK OGWAL. Commentary team, over to you. We're getting you to the next bout tonight.
Interesting bout. That is the master of disaster has made a disaster of himself as he was humbled by the young king. Ian, an interesting fight there. For me, again, should be a lesson. You don't come to this cage without a game plan. I don't think KAGIMU had any game plan at all.
I thought for 1 second his game plan was to absolutely go crazy and to do something that would throw his opponent off rhythm. His opponent had more fighting styles,
But
however,
still, even with the chaos, you have to be organized.
you need to stand on your head.
You can't just go there and be chaotic. You need organized chaos. You need to have a proper technique in which you're going to channel this chaos so that it makes sense. And obviously, KAGIMU had the chaos, man. You can't deny that.
He had the chaos, but
he had all of it in abundance, but the coordination.
Ultimately, it cost him the fight.
Oh yeah.
But, to give credit to the winner, FAROUK, he did something. For me, if someone comes at you, you're the fighter, Declan. If someone comes at you like that, he's so powerful because clearly KAGIMU was the stronger guy.
Indeed.